Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. I want to give all praises, honors, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakah Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the hopeful elect that scattered throughout the four corners, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Yahweh being the one and only true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai being the one and only true name of the only begotten Son. Abaratazar, this being another edifying lesson to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans that are scattered throughout the four corners from Judah on down to Issachar. We're back here again with our daily verses, and today's verse of the day is Romans 10 and 14. It says, how then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? And how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? And how shall they hear without a preacher? That's right, man, okay? So again, Romans 10 and 14. It says, how then shall they call on him in whom they have not believed? So, if you don't believe in Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, then you ain't gonna call upon those names. You know, people call upon names for the most part in what they believe in. What they, you know, it says, and how shall they believe in him of whom they have not heard? So, if they haven't heard the names Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai and believe in those names, they ain't gonna call upon the Heavenly Father, His only begotten Son. Because you got people that have heard the names, but because they don't believe, they don't call upon those names. Then it says, and how shall they hear without a preacher? So before they can even believe or know the name, it has to come from the prophets of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. So if the Lord don't use his men as mouthpiece and speak through his prophets to proclaim the names Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, the elect won't hear it to believe it. Because only the elect is going to believe in those names, man. Right? Because you still got 2/3 of our people, you know, some who have heard the name and they still don't believe. So, at the end of the day, it all boils down to, if you're of the elect and you truly believe, because you're still going to have some people that do call upon the names Yahweh or Yahweh Shai, but they're just not of the elect. See what I'm saying? So it just all goes back to being of the elect, man. But it first starts with the Lord using his men, his prophets, as mouthpiece to proclaim the names so that the elect can hear the names, to believe the names, to call upon the names Yahweh or Yahweh Shai. All right? So anyone that's out there saying that, you know, we don't know the Lord's name, it's because the Lord is simply just not dealing with you, man. And then you got men who used to call upon the Lord's names, and the Lord threw them back in the world. The Lord spewed them out of his mouth. But now those men forgot the names, don't believe in the names. They don't even know they don't know up from down, man. So it is important to believe. Call upon those names, Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and believe, and pray that the Lord keep that spirit on you to hear his name, to believe in his name, so you can call upon his name, man. So, Abaratazat, this was another edifying lesson to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. I want to give all praises, honors, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim, Rakah Kodash. Double honors to my apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutation to the hopeful elect that is scattered throughout the four corners, pushing this word in truth and sincerity. Shalom.